I'll say something about the drill music. Do y'all think that the music is inspiring these kids in a wrong way?
Yeah,
or
I do, yes. Hell yeah.
So as an artist, is that something that you try to, do you try to gauge and take some things out of your music that you think that would make a kid go the wrong way or think the wrong way? Or are you still being yourself and being raw and keeping it authentic?
It's a double-edged sword. There's a line where it's, you get Future, and I love Future. And, I give you the old, I'm fucking not a dumbass, so like I didn't hear Future and started doing drugs, right? I got introduced to him in real life. Like I didn't go and try to seek him out, which I feel like a lot of people hear shit. I want to try.
I want to try lean.
Yeah,
I
it was like I had already I had already been introduced to it. So like my experience is like I don't necessarily feel any type of way against how I promote my music or how I come across in my music because I'm very authentic to myself. And I've gone through my experience, I've gone through my battles, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with, constant drug abuse since I might have been fucking 9 years old, younger than that, between family, parents, brothers, siblings, like, neighborhood homies. Like, I don't get on here and try to, like, glorify it to a sense of, like, hey, look, go pick up drugs and start doing it. But I'll try to tell you how I've experienced it and, in turn, how I have these regrets, bro. And I really feel deep down that, like, bro, I'm not a better person because of that. It did not make me rich. It didn't make me into this super god of a person, and, like, especially sharing these experiences with a lot of people, and I just had my fucking best friend probably, like, 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
From an overdose?
Shoes, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah.
just to,
R.I.P.
long live, miss, right? Just to like see it constantly over and over again. Like when I talk about it in music, it's not like I'm telling you to go and do it. I'm trying to tell you that, like, bro, I'm literally watching everybody around. West Side Gun, shout out, on Judas Loves Jesus too. Like that's a perfect example of like, I probably know 6 or 7 niggas who really got shot, got shot, stabbed, and died, went up top, died in prison. I know 50, 60 people who've overdosed and passed away. Like, it's like the drug use, when you talk about it, especially how it goes about. Now, I know that kind of ties away from drill, but I don't, nigga, I'm not here to shoot nobody, right? Yeah, there's a bar you can use, but as a lyricist, that makes sense, but I'm not out here killing
So
niggas.
what do you mean by Judas loved Jesus too? What did you mean by that? Because, I mean, he might have, but at the same time, did he love him unconditionally because he took some silver?
But that's what the question is, and that's what that project almost encapsulates, is that you can have love for somebody, and most people do have love for you,
and they still gonna cross your goddamn
Thank
back.
you, and they
don't
still will
soul,
fuck
boy.
you they will they'll throw you over a bridge if it meant they can make it across. They don't really give a fuck about you, and in that Judas loved you, he loved him too. He loved him.
The people closest to you can hurt you the most.
Thank you. When he gave him that kiss and the tear fell from his, and the tear fell from his eye down his
the
cheek,
love
he
for
even
money.
knew. He knew, but even that
the
moment,
root
like,
of all evil, boy. It ain't money. It's the root of all evil. It's the love for money that's the root of all evil. So I asked Mr. Charles the Hustler this question. So I gotta ask Mr. Let's Get Busy in this motherfucker. I gotta ask him the same thing. So if Mr. Einstein flew you to the island and offered you $100 million and 2 Grammys, but you don't gotta give up that booty, but only thing you gotta do is let him suck your dick and leave, what you saying? Are you going for it? Are you going for those 2 Grammys and that 100 milli? Or are you standing on principles and morals and you just gonna be a broke nigga for the rest of your life? Which one is it gonna be?
Damn, I was like, I'm condemned to be a broke nigga.
I mean, alright, so look, I'm gonna give you the comparison, bro. Right. So you're gonna have you're gonna have either Ludacris.
They like, damn, how you
You're
become
gonna have
homeless?
either.
I didn't let that nigga suck my dick.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
no, I didn't let that nigga suck my dick. So that's the reason why
I should have let him do
No,
that.
so you know,
Go back and get
but
a
y'all know how the rappers that never,
Done.
y'all know how the rappers that ain't hit be like, it be because I ain't did it. So my thing is if you do it, you got a career like Ludacris. You feel me? Been on movies, music catalog is great.
Yeah.
Business portfolio is great.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like a nigga like Hurricane Chris? You still dropping music, niggas still know your name, but at the same time, you might only be making like 50 to 100 bands a year off the music and shit. Which life you
That
taking?
shit sounds like
bro.
middle class America to me.
Hey!
I'm okay.
Hey,
I'm alright.
More of the
What?
Hey,
Come
no,
on,
doing what you love
son.
to do.
How much
So-
you think we make now?
So,
Nigga, that's
so
the
what do y'all
question.
think about? So what do you think about the niggas like Justin
Damn.
Bieber and the niggas like Usher
Well,
and the
Justin-
niggas that you hear about every
I think
day?
them niggas is victims.
Even Diddy, because even as they trying to, you think they all victims?
Yes,
Bro,
bro.
all right, it's one thing.
Yes.
It's one thing if you're a grown
Yes,
ass
Damn.
man.
victim.
But he
I'm
is a
trying
grown-
to tell you
No,
this,
brother,
it's
nigga was
victim.
Meek
fucking
Mill,
13.
It's
Freak
the
Billy.
adults in the room,
Not
not
talking
the
about
Billy?
Meek Mill tonight.
That's
We're
your
not talking
goddamn.
about-
That's
we're
your
not
brother-in-law.
We're not
That's your
talking about-
brother-in-law.
We're not
Freak
talking
Billy.
about that. You're not talking about that person tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, we're talking about Freak Billy
Nah.
tonight.
Justin Bieber was a little ass boy.
No,
Yeah.
And Diddy
Yes,
said,
yes.
I'm about to give you a house.
no,
Yeah.
Come
what?
on. Yes, bro.
So they did say
Usher
Diddy
was a
was.
little
I'ma
ass
give you a
boy.
house.
What about R.
Give me your
Kelly?
mouth.
So do you think that it's the parents' fault, or do you think it's the kids? Like, who are you blaming? Are you blaming R. Kelly? Are you
It's
blaming the
definitely
parents?
his fault.
Are you blaming Diddy? Are you blaming the parents?
I'm definitely blaming Diddy. I'm definitely blaming R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, no parents. So
I mean-
as a parent, you just gonna let your 15-year-old little girl just
Look,
go
look.
live with this 35-year-old man
There may be.
Imagine if you didn't even like that. No, I know a lot of parents who don't like their kids.
just for some
and
guava?
get drunk and tell their kids like, I regret having you.
Oh, I was
you
one
could-
of them.
Imagine someone saying, I'm gonna give you 50 mil
Hey,
and take this nigga away from you.
god damn.
Like,
Yeah, bitch, here you go.
My bad,
I
I'm
would
typing
have
it 'cause
sold
You
her for
good.
some crack.
But like, I would say is like, yeah, it might be some blame with the parents, but no matter what, definitely 100%, like times 2 is definitely blame on them niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's out of the question. Like, these niggas definitely was.
No
It's on
cap,
some freak
because
shit.
at this point, it's a difference between now I'm leaving kids and shit out of this shit. I'm talking about just the grown ass individuals that's done sued these niggas and shit like that. But it's a difference at one point of you just like being on some freaky shit, on some like Dwight Howard type shit, or if you goddamn on some like you gonna be famous if you let me fuck type shit. Now that's a whole different type of shit. You feel me? Like,
or you gonna be famous, or I'm gonna kill you.
god damn.
Type shit like
So
Rihanna
what do
went
y'all?
through.
Who?
Yeah, you heard about that?
Rihanna?
Yeah, bro. They put Rihanna on top of a building in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some big
Who
ass office.
did?
It's like, either you gotta sign this deal, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna push you out the window.
What the bitch?
That's not what they said. They said either you either gonna go down one way, either gonna sign this paper.
So do y'all
or
believe in the
Nigga say you
Illuminati?
need to get under my
Is the Illuminati
umbrella.
real?
Nothing.
Is the Illuminati real?
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily how you view it as the Illuminati. You know, that's kind of like it's a very broad term. You know, that they just like to put on it. But there's a lot of secret societies and brotherhoods and relationships
The
that go on.
Founding fathers.
You know, yeah, you help your friends. So
Media.
imagine if all your friends are really rich and owned a lot of property and money. You would help your friends.
Yeah.
So like you help the niggas in your hood out and you ain't got shit.
God damn, you're right.
So imagine if you owned fucking 30%, you know,
No cap.
you know, or you're responsible for 22% of the GDP of the country amongst 4 people. That money is gonna stay
You don't think
between you.
Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and fucking Bill Gates, all niggas don't talk to each other?
Do you think that they're industry plants?